Okay, look, I had a bunch of quests now to turn in, don't I? Okay, let's see. I got the serum. Basla, Persa Droid, Raccoon's Apprentice, Karth, Sventi's Bounty. Alright, let's do a little checklist. Let's go on the elevator and Upper City. That. Actually, let me just go back to the hideout. That'd be quicker. I gotta go turn in the serum at that one guy. He's over here somewhere. Yeah, there was a lot of cutscenes in Metal Gear. It felt like there'd be an act, and then there'd be a pretty long cutscene, usually between 20 to 40 minutes long. Then in between, there'd be at least one 10-minute cutscene. But it was still a very good game. It was still very good. I enjoyed it. So we're gonna turn in the. We found the Raccoon serum, and we're gonna give it to the doctor. Who's gonna synthesize it and then sell it to give it away to the people that are suffering from it. That's where we're going to turn in right. Just going to get around this.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies?
I have the serum to cure the Raccoon disease.
You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Here you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the Raccoon disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay.
Yay!
Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
Are you sure you couldn't spare a little something extra?
I'm sorry, but all my credits are spent trying to keep this medical facility operating. I can't spare any more.
Keep your rewards, Elka. You need it more than... No, I cannot say that. God. I want the credits. Fine, keep them. You need it more than I do.
You truly have a noble and generous spirit. But you deserve something for your effort. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount whenever you shop at my store. It's the least I can do. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let me see what you got for sale.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable.
Good guys always finish last. Implant. Immunity mind affecting. Raccoon serum. Files bubbling green liquid. Alright, and we're done. Thank you. All that for the damn light set.
Blew it! If you'd brought that Raccoon serum to Zack, she would have made it worth your while. But no, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Yeah, I know, and all I got's a discount at the store. I got screwed. The things that we do for light side points. Man. Alright. What other thing do I have to turn in? Okay, I gotta go to the Undercity and the Middle City. Alright, let's do that. Go down the elevator. I'm going to turn in the quest, the bounty for that one lady, because I killed the assassin, and then go down the other city and turn in the apprentice thing. And then voila!
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to know a little bit more about your mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Does the carpet match the drapes? I mean, how did you and Zalabar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
So, hair or tentacles? I don't... Never mind. Who'd want to pick on a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
You're lucky he didn't fry you with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zaalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
What did the other 2 Valkyrs do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zaalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zaalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zaalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did you and Zaalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. He and Zaalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met Zaalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zaalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
How did Zaalbar end up on Tenaris?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. Doesn't...
We should get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Okay. Sound a lot like Karth there. Yes, I should throw it down to the giant Rancor and be like, "Oh yeah, you're so tough? Here, handle this." "Oh yeah, what now, lady, huh? Huh?"
This elevator is off limits. It's obvious from the way you're dressed.
I got the authorization papers right here.
Well, why didn't you say so? Everything seems to be in order. Okay, I guess you can go down to the lower city.
Ah, shut up. Thank you. I know what you're gonna say. Stupid stuff. Okay, now I gotta go get my bounty from the cantina over here for the assassin lady. Then I gotta go down the elevator and then to the Undercity and turn on the apprentice quest. Going inside. And
Back again?
oh no, I misclicked. Oh damn. Guess I gotta play a hand of this. How about +6 and play. Okay, in turn +6. I don't know if I want to risk it though. Ah, I wasted my. That's what I was afraid of. Ah, you're a cheater. You're a cheater. This thing's cheating. It's cheating. Come on. The game object of this game is to get as close to 20 as possible without going over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fuck you in the pooper! Come on. Oh, you're a cheater.
You played well and
It's rigged. The game is rigged. The game is rigged. Come on. Oh my god, I won! Oh, yes! Sweet, glorious victory. Yes! Yes! Okay. Ah! Come on. Come on. Come on. All these ones, jeez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I won!
you did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again?
No, I won. I
If you're
won.
ever looking for a match...
Shut up, I won. I won. I won the game. I have won the game. I am victorious in every... I laugh like a manly man. What are you talking about? I have a bounty to collect on. I killed Selvin. $300 credits. I want 400. Sorry, I'll take 300. You need to do bounties? Go away now. Okay. Yeah. Get out of my Karth, out of my way. Yay. I need some more points in Persuade. This sucks. Don't. Really, Broken Snake? Nice. Why am I so... if I can get 400 credits, I'm gonna get 400 credits. Okay, let's take a quick trip down to Lower City and turn in that one quest, and then we'll come back and we'll turn in the Bet quest. That is so far away. My god, it's way over there. I think that's the last quest. We did all the side quests. Yes, Beowulf. I've only played the first game, though. I've beaten this game before. So, I already know, you know, things about the game. Certain, je ne sais quoi that you don't know, you know, but you should go wanna. I haven't played the second game, though. And if you guys enjoy me playing the first game, I might play the second game at some point as well. What do you want now? What mission?
Hey there. What can I do for you?
How about you stop bothering me? Okay, I want to know what... I want to talk to you about your brother. Not really.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Embarrassing, why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family. You had to stick by your family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have, Mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Bye.
Okay, have it your way.
International a skank? Okay. Outcast here. Can I go through this gate?
Wait, Upwelder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
What are you talking about?
The villagers infected with the Raccoon disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
Come away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Raccoons, we'll let them destroy each other.
There must be something someone can do.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Raccoon disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Raccoons and attack them at any moment.
So you're just gonna leave the infected ones to die? You're a coward! Look at my glorious shades.
I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest of the village can live. I accept this. If you think that makes me a coward, so be it.
I'm gonna go through these gates and try to help the infected ones.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upwelder. But if the infected ones have already transformed into Raccoons, you'll be walking into your grave.
Please, help us. We're infected with the Raccoon disease. At any moment we could... No! This cannot be... No!
That was fast. I didn't know that a body could transform quite that quickly. Flirt, come on, attack. Attack, 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 attack. Finish him. Gotcha. They're just like they all turn immediately at the same time. It's kind of unrealistic, but you know, whatever. Med pack. Med pack.
Please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
You'll help us? Oh, bless you, Upworlder, bless you. But you must hurry. We have the Raccoon disease. It is only a matter of time until we are transformed into terrible creatures, like those who attacked you when you first came into the pen. It is too late for them. Soon it will be too late for us, and we will transform into those horrible raccoons ourselves.
Don't worry, I'll be back when I find a cure for you.
Please hurry, Upworlder. We don't have much time until the transformation. Don't forget about us, Upworlder. If you find any way to cure this disease, please come back and help us.
I actually know of a way. I know a way to help you. I just got to go buy it. Do you have any of the serum that I gave the other guy? No. You do not, because you suck. Alright, we'll run out there and grab the serum from the guy, and hopefully we can go back and teleport, maybe? I don't know. Well, there's a fine line between realism and fun, because if something is too real and too realistic, it might not be fun to play as a game. So they gotta like have a balance between gameplay and fun. Like in Skyrim, there's a lot of mods that make the game more realistic, but sometimes they become so realistic they become annoying.
Welcome to my medical facility. I even, of course,
need some healing.
It will just take me.
Thank you. Like in a shooter, if you get shot a few times, technically, like, you'd be on the ground bleeding to death. Instead of, like, being able to just crouch for a second, then, like, somehow your wounds all heal back up. It's like, Transit back. Yes, I'm so glad that works. Makes things much better.
Do you have the cure, Upworlder?
I brought you serum to cure the Raccoon disease.
You have a cure? Please give it to me, please, quickly,
I'll give it to you,
too
baby.
late.
I'm gonna give it to you. Here, take this serum. I have enough for both of you.
Quickly, I must inject it before it is too late.
I'll inject it in you.
Yes.
Don't worry.
I feel it working. I feel the disease
Hello, Sam.
burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a
Welcome,
fate
Mr.
worse
Gentleman.
than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you.
You do.
Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
What are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it, but we were attacked by the Raccoons and infected. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
Thank you. I cured them because I'm awesome. Alright, woman.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts. But you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you.
You do.
But we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
You can offer something else. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Whatever. I completely missed that quest.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Your apprentice is dead. I have found her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Guide you? But I don't even know where the Promised Land is. Is that like McDonald's or something?
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Terrace, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
The Promised Land? What the hell is that?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Hallelujah.
Sounds like a myth to me.
Hallelujah.
Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps, with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I have all 3 journals here. Take them.
Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Frukill, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rukil? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rukil. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Raccoon-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. but surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rukil. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous.
Maybe I should come with you. I could help on the journey.
No, Upworlder. I cannot ask that. The journey will take many, many weeks, and those who make the journey cannot return. That was the final secret of the Promised Land. When the colony was created, it was designed so that people could enter willingly, but they could never leave again. This was to ensure secrecy on the project. We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen, but the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
Yay! Okay, wow. Oh, they're all gone. I don't know what exactly that does. I haven't even tested it out yet. I don't know what exactly Legendary does. Okay, now I gotta go back to the hidden back base and then give them the part to the troop chopper thing. Yes. Anyone else out there like me? You just can't go through a game like this without finishing all the side quests. You just have to do it. You're just like, no, that's a side